Hello everyone and welcome to the country house again. So today I have an English class for you, a short and simple version of the Ashtanga modified primary series, which means we have cut out a lot of the positions that are normally in the first series, that is 90 minutes long. The 60-minute version, which is modified primary series, I'm also shortening to make it even easier for you to follow. So we are moving our feet less. We're doing several positions in a sequence so that we don't have to move our feet and check the stance so much. We're also doing only one round of sun salutation A and one round of sun salutation B instead of 3 of each. But if you want, you can pause the video after one and do the other two, and then come back with the rest of us and do the rest. So if you have any questions about this, what it is that I have changed in comparison to the real version, the longer version, just ask, comment or email or whatever. But here it is, the short and simple version of the Ashtanga Modified Primary Series. Warmly welcome. So we start at the front of the mat, toes and heels together, lean forward to find the balls of the feet. So you really press down, especially behind the big toe, and you lean forward to force yourself to activate the front of the thighs, lifting the kneecaps up and really getting to fire up your legs. Then you move back and lean forward, so you're almost falling forward, backward. And then find the center of the heels, both heels. Many of us tend to stand on the outside of the foot, maybe you feel that, but try to find the center. And then come back and center the weight evenly between the heels and the balls of the feet, so that we have 3 points on each foot, behind the big toe, behind the little toe, and the center of the heel on both feet. So we're pressing the whole lower body from the hips and down into the mat. We're lifting the upper body up from the lower body, like we're pulling ourselves apart. We're activating the root lock, pulling the pelvic floor in and up. The abdominal lock, doing the same, lifting the lower abdomen in and up. And then we're widening across the collarbones and tucking the chin a little bit for the throat lock. We have our breath, the Ujjayi breath, so we're breathing in 3 dimensions around the rib cage. Not only lifting it forward as we normally do, but also sideways and backwards. So each breath expands the ribs in all directions. So just find me here in Tadasana and find the slow and stable breath. So this is our mountain pose that we always return to. And when you find the center of the heels and the balls of the feet, you can let the toes drop, but keep the weight behind the toes. Arms are long and strong, pointing downwards along the side seam of the trousers. And the breath is slow and steady. Exhalation as long as the inhalation. And lock stable. So Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale to lift your arms. Exhale, dive. Inhale halfway up, flatten the back. Exhale, step back the first time and really squeeze the elbows in as you lower down all the way. Come to a cobra, so reach the toes back and the collarbones forward as we inhale. And exhale, lift up to downward dog and stay. Check that you have your feet sit bone distance apart, bend the knees the first time. And really reach the sit bones high. Press down the balls of the feet. And press down the whole palm, especially behind the pointing fingers, the inside of the hand. Lengthen from the palms up to the sit bones. And keep the lock strong and stable. Then inhale, step, or if you want, jump to your hands. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, down, back to Tadasana. And if you want to pause here and then do 2 more rounds, please do. Otherwise, we move on to Sun Salutation B. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, draw the belly in strongly. Utkatasana. So we lengthen the whole spine as we inhale. Ground the 3 points on each foot as you exhale. And in the original sequence, this comes later. But I'm doing it now because we're doing so many of them in the sun salutation B. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press the balls of the feet down to activate the front of the thighs. Inhale. And exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine, flatten. And exhale, step, or if you want, jump back and lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale and lift either to Cobra or to Up Dog with the hips lifted. And exhale, come to Down Dog. Left heel down 45 degrees, right foot forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, come down again for a vinyasa, meaning Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right heel down 45 degrees, left foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up again for Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale, vinyasa. Squeeze the elbows in, lift the collarbones forward. And come to Down Dog and stay. So the last time we're in Adho Mukha Svanasana, Down Dog, we stay a bit longer, about 5 breaths. Lengthening the spine, finding stability and balance in the body and the breath. Calming ourselves down. And getting ready to flow again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step or jump to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit back. Utkatasana. And exhale, back to Tadasana. So we're going to move over to the standing series. If you wish to do the little pause again and do 2 more rounds of Sun Salutation B, please do. Otherwise, just follow me into the standing series. So we move the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, fold halfway, micro bent knees and a straight spine. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, fold, grab a hold of the big toes. And let the belly land on the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine from the tail to the neck. And exhale, pull the shoulders away from the ears and draw the belly in strongly. Keep pressing all 3 points on both feet down. And let the belly come closer to the legs. If you need to keep your knees bent here, please do. You want to feel a lengthening of the lower back. If you can straighten your legs and still feel that lengthening in the lower back, please do that. Otherwise, stay with the knees bent in Padangustasana. Inhale, come halfway up, straighten up. And exhale, come to stand on your palms with your toes touching your wrists. Maybe you need to bend the knees even more here. Maybe you can stand a little bit more straight. Keep lengthening the spine on each inhale. Keep pulling the navel closer to the legs on each exhale. And dare to stand on the feet with your hands and see what that does for the feeling of the posture. Padahastasana, or second forward fold. One last inhale. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Take a big step back with your right foot and check that you have a whole leg length between your heels before you come up again. Then check that the toes on the left foot are pointing straight forward and those on the right foot just slightly forward. Inhale, arms on the horizon. And exhale, turn the upper body so it faces the camera. And then press the balls of the feet and the heels down to fire up the legs. Inhale, really check that the right shoulder is backwards so the arm points straight out. And draw the locks in strongly. Inhale, send the hips back and reach the left arm forward. And exhale, stay. Inhale, keep reaching forward and check that you haven't started leaning forward. And then swirl the arms up, look up at the ceiling or the sky. Inhale, lengthen, keep turning the right hip back and the right shoulder blade. And keep both legs active by keeping a micro bend in the front knee so the leg is working. Inhale and exhale in Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands on hips, turn the back foot in and turn the hips forward. So both hips are pointing as much to the front as you can. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, fold again, straight spine, micro bent knee. Inhale, reach the right arm a little bit more forward. And exhale, put it on the shin and help the left hip back by pulling with your hand. Inhale, lengthen from the tail to the neck. And exhale, twist the left shoulder up if you can. Keep both legs strong and active. And keep turning the upper body if you can. Now, if you're a experienced yogi and you can do the full twist, putting the hand down and reaching up for the ceiling, please do. Otherwise, just let the hands stay down. Parivrita Trikonasana. Twisted triangle. Inhale, come all the way back up to T. Move the right foot back just slightly. And exhale, put a very light elbow on the knee and check that the knee is over the heel. Inhale, reach the right arm over the ear. And exhale, turn the right shoulder blade back. Ground through the heels. Inhale, lengthen the whole right hand side of the body. And exhale, keep reaching in with the left hip underneath the body. Locks are strong. Breath is helping. Utthita Konasana. Extended side angle. Inhale, come all the way back up to T. Exhale, hands on hips, back knee down. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, put the elbow on the outside of the knee, palms together, thumbs to chest, with the hands centered between the elbows. Inhale, lengthen from the back knee to the neck. And exhale, turn so that your thumbs are nearing the center of the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, try to lower the right hip. If you want a bit more here, you can lift the back knee off. And keep working. Parivrita Konasana. Twisted side angle. Inhale, come all the way back up to T. And exhale, Tadasana. Take a breath now and feel what it's like after 4 poses on one side. And none on the other. So let's go the other leg. Left leg back. Check the distance between the feet. Then come back up, front toes forward, back toes slightly forward. And check that your feet are not crossed. So it's better if they're slightly more apart than crossed. But ideally, you're supposed to have like a line. So the front foot is on one side of the line and the back foot is on the other side of the line. Inhale, arms on the horizon. And exhale, turn the upper body sideways. Inhale, lengthen between the fingertips. Exhale, draw the locks in and ground through the balls of the feet and the heels. Inhale, send the left hip back and reach the right arm forward. Exhale, stay and check that you haven't started leaning forward. You're still squeezed between 2 walls. Inhale, reach a little bit further. And exhale, cartwheel down to Utthita Trikonasana. And here you really want the hips to keep moving back. So the right hip slides in underneath the body. And at the same time, the left hip and the left shoulder are trying to move up and back. Both legs are strong and active. Eye gaze is soft. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hands on hips. Turn the back foot in. Turn the hips forward. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, fold. Micro bent knee, straight spine. Inhale, reach a little further. And exhale, hand on shin. Pull the right hip back, using your hand to help so the hips get more square. Inhale, reach the collarbones forward. And exhale, twist the torso and keep pulling the right hip back. Inhale, lengthen from the tail to the neck. And again, if you can do this twist in the spine without just moving the arm back, the twist happens in the spine. Then you can go all the way down. Inhale. And exhale, Parivrita Trikonasana. Inhale, come all the way back up to T. Move the left foot back just slightly. And exhale, a very light elbow on the knee, hips sliding in underneath the body. Check the knee over the heel. Inhale, reach the left arm up and away. And exhale, turn the left shoulder back. Inhale and really lengthen from the left heel to the left pinky finger. And exhale, keep strong. And this elbow here is really light. The body carries its own weight. It's just to have somewhere to place the elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands on hips, back knee down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, elbow to the outside of the knee, palms together, thumbs to chest. Inhale, really lengthen from the back knee to the neck. And if you want, you can lift the back knee off. So here you want to keep the right hip moving backward. And you want to lift the belly off the leg. You want to keep those thumbs moving towards the center of the chest. And keep the lock strong. Power between the elbow and the knee. And the knee stays over the heel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up to T. And exhale, Tadasana. So those were all the poses on both sides. Hopefully you feel a little bit more balanced now. Moving the right foot back again, this time turning sideways. And the same distance between the feet as we had before. But this time, make sure they're parallel, so the toes are not pointing out or in. Feet are completely parallel. Inhale, arms to the horizon. Exhale, ground the heels and the balls of the feet. Inhale, lift your arms, lengthen the whole spine. And exhale, fold halfway, micro bent knees, straight spine. Inhale, keep lengthening forward. And exhale. If this is as far as you can go with your spine, put your hands on your legs and stay here. If you can fold deeper, put the hands down on the floor and fold. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see better. So just keep folding and keep your hands shoulder width apart. Lengthen through the spine on each inhale and fold deeper on each exhale. So pressing the hands down as in down dog will help you go deeper. Power in the legs. Belly comes closer to the legs as you exhale. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back, put them on the lower back and fold again. Exhale, now, inhale, now either you keep the hands here or you lift them up and back. And And exhale, keep folding. Allowing the weight of the arms to give you extra leverage in the fold. So the former pose was Prasarita Padottanasana A. And this is C. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Take a deep breath. Realign and readjust. Vrikshasana, tree pose. So take your right leg and put it your foot either on the floor, below the knee, or above the knee. Anywhere but on the knee. Then use your hand to help open the hip. The knee comes out to the side. And use the other hand to really help lift the chest. So now press down through the foot, lift up through the top of the head, and find energy between your palms. Inhale to widen the chest. Exhale to ground both feet. So the foot presses against the leg, and the leg presses back. And the same goes for your palms. There's energy between them. Exhale, come down. Other side. Choose the same height, whichever height that was. Help the knee open out to the side. Help lift the chest. And really stabilize through the core. Inhale, ground the heel and lift the collarbones. Exhale, stay stable. So like a tree, you want to grow deep roots into the ground to keep from swaying or falling if the wind blows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Full vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine, pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, step or jump, and lower all the way down, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale to lift. And exhale, down dog. Left heel down, 45 degrees, right foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, take them down again and help the hips become more square. Keep the front knee over the heel and try to square the hips as much as you can. So that means left hip forward, right hip back and down. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale, draw the belly in, ground through the balls of the feet and the heels. Inhale, sweep the arms up again. And exhale, stay in Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Arms are long and strong. Feel that you have them outside your ears. And keep breathing. Inhale, open the left foot to the side a bit. And exhale, bend the front knee. Check that it's over the heel. Come back up and check that you have the hips under the shoulders. Inhale to really open the knees out to the sides. And exhale, let the tailbone slide down towards the ground and lift the chest, draw the belly in. Inhale, arms on the horizon. Exhale, stay in Warrior 2. And here again, you really want the left shoulder turned back so the arm points straight out from the shoulder. And you don't want the front knee to fall in, so you need to actively press that out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, cartwheel down, vinyasa. Right heel down, left foot forward. Inhale to sweep your arms up. And exhale, hands on hips. Again, help them square and keep the front knee over the heel. Ground through the heels. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in. And again, power up the legs to stabilize the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hold. Virabhadrasana 1, lift the upper body from the hips. And work to square the hips even more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open the right foot to the side. And exhale, check the knee over the heel, hips under shoulders, and turn the right hip, the right shoulder back. Inhale, open up both knees. And exhale, try to play a little bit with the power in the legs. What happens if you power up the front leg more? What happens if you power up the back leg more? What happens if you stand more powerfully on your heels, the balls of the feet? What does that do to the feeling of the pose? Just explore as you breathe. One last inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down, vinyasa. Stay here in down dog for a few breaths. And just feel if there's any difference between this one and the ones you did before. As you'll notice in the sitting series, I've cut out a lot of vinyasas, again to save time. But if you feel like doing more vinyasas, you're more than welcome to do so. Inhale, step or jump to your hands and sit down. And exhale, ground the sit bones, ground the thighs, and lift up the chest. Sweep the arms up, inhale. And exhale, put the hands down without losing that length and press them down into the mat. Inhale to widen across the chest. Exhale to draw the belly in strongly and press the legs down. Dandasana. Stick pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold over the bent legs. Either you can grab a hold of your big toes or just put the hands anywhere. What you want here is to lengthen and reach the collarbones up and forward and let the belly come closer to the legs. If you're flexible and have done a lot of yoga, you can straighten the legs and still come down with the belly close to the legs without rounding the spine too much. But if you now feel that the only thing that's stretching is the back of the legs, bend them again. So this is Paschimottanasana, or first seated forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, put the hands down behind you, shoulder distance apart, and the hips in front of you, hip distance apart. Inhale to lift the hips. And exhale, draw the tailbone down so it points towards the backside of the knees. Inhale to really open up the chest. And exhale, press down the inside of the hands and the inside of the feet. Inhale. And exhale. Purvottanasana. Tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Stretch out the right leg and tuck the left leg in. And ground through both sit bones. Bend the knee if you need to. Inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, fold, so the belly again comes closer to the leg. If you're flexible, stretch the leg out. Keep inhaling to lift the chest. And exhale, fold, Janushirshasana A. You can have your hands anywhere that feels comfortable. Try to avoid reaching really far forward with the shoulders. Imagine instead that you're really reaching the chest forward and then the belly comes down. What your arms do is not all that important. You want the body to work. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, put the foot down a little bit away from the knee. Ground the sit bones. Inhale, lift your arm. And exhale, grab a hold of the bent leg and twist using the muscles in the core. Press the sit bones down. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale, keep twisting using the lower body and the core. So we try to relax the neck and the shoulders. And find the length before we twist. Inhale. And exhale. Vinyasas C variation. Inhale to let go. And exhale, change sides. Bend the knee if you need to. Inhale. And exhale, fold over the bent leg. Keep reaching the collarbones forward. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. If you want to fidget a little bit, you can do that. Try to relax that bent leg and work the straight leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, put the other foot down, sit bones grounded. Inhale, lift the left arm. And exhale, twist towards the bent leg, press the other leg down. So now we're really grounding the sit bones, the foot and the leg, and using the core to twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let go. So bring your soles of the feet together and move the hips close to the heels. Inhale, use your hands to really, really lift the chest. And let go of the legs as you exhale. Lifting up the collarbones, widening. And grounding the sit bones. If you can keep the length and openness in the spine and hold your feet, you can do that. And if you want to lean forward, you can even do that. Baddha Konasana. Butterfly. Grab a hold of the big toe and roll down onto your spine. And exhale, lower the left leg down and help the hand press the hip down. Inhale to really lengthen the back side of the right leg. And exhale, ground the hips. And now if you can't do this with a relaxed neck and shoulder, you can instead hold the thigh or the shin. Or you can hold the toe if that works for you. Supta Padangusasana A. A lying stretch. Inhale, open the right knee slowly and carefully to the right. Exhale, turn your eye gaze and head to the left and glue both hips to the floor. Inhale, keep opening. Exhale, keep the left hip glued to the ground. So in order to open the hip here, one side needs to be still, and now that's the left side. If it comes off the floor, come up and start over. Supta Padangusasana B. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, change legs. Press the right hip down, inhale. And exhale, try to relax the neck and the shoulders. Power up both legs. You want the heels to be striving away from you. And you want to use the front of the thighs, lifting the kneecaps up. Inhale to open slightly to the side. And exhale, turn the head to the right, glue the right hip to the ground. Inhale, keep opening slowly and gently. Exhale to stabilize. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up again. Put the feet down quite close to the hips. And exhale, lift the hips up and make the sit bone move towards the back of the knees again. Inhale to really open and widen across the chest. And exhale, clasp the hands underneath the body and keep all the weight away from the neck. Inhale, really open the chest. And exhale, draw the tailbone in underneath you. Keep widening across the collarbones. But keep the belly strong so the ribs don't start flaring. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let go of your hands. And exhale, roll down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And now this is also a pose that you can do one more time. Otherwise, you can just start rolling on a rounded back, up and down. And try to feel each vertebrae as you go up and down. If there's a part of you that just bounces down without that rounded feeling, a part that feels stiff, see if you can round it anyway. And then come back up and just sit down with your toes down. Keep holding onto your legs. Inhale to really widen across the whole chest. And exhale, lean back, keeping all that length you just created. Inhale, let go of your hands. And exhale, if you want, you can also let go of your legs. So this is Navasana, the boat pose. Keep floating. Keep the legs long and strong. And especially keep widening across the chest, lifting up. And exhale, cross the legs and do a mini lift. I'm going to do one more Navasana. You can do two more if you want. To really work those abs. To find the balance. The length of the breath. And the length of the spine. And now if you only feel this in your hip flexors, put the toes back down. You really want to feel your abs. Inhale. And exhale. Stay with your legs crossed. And see if you can turn them into a triangle. So that means having your feet maybe further out than you normally do. And find the sit bones. Then grab a hold of your elbows behind your back. And see if you can create a little bit of air, a little bit of space between your arms and your back. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale again. The belly wants to come closer to the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, belly closer to legs. Keep lengthening as you inhale. Keep folding as you exhale and keep the distance between the arms and the back. And whenever you feel like, oh, I'm going to fall, or you can't go any further, just round the back, drop the head, and land where you are. Yoga Mudra, the yogi's lock. Inhale. Exhale, still keeping the distance between the arms and the back. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, put your hands on your knees and let go of the shoulders. Close your eyes, inhale along the spine. Exhale, keep those sit bones grounded. And now just sit here and breathe for a while. Just feeling the breath slide along the spine as it goes up and down. And see if every inhale can make you grow a few millimeters. And let the exhale keep that length. So inhale to grow, sit bones pressing down, top of the head lifting. And exhale, the locks are keeping you in position. So anytime you need to lengthen the spine, remember that it needs to go both ways. If you only try to lift from here, you're going to start flying after a while. And we all know that that doesn't work. So start with grounding the sit bones. And from there you grow. One last inhale. And exhale. Just release. And now is the time for Shavasana. So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however many minutes you have. Just lie down on your back. Open your palms up towards the ceiling or the sky. And let the whole body relax as you close your eyes. And just lie there. Completely still. Not with any control of the breath. Not with any control of anything really. Just lie there and be. And then when you're done, if you want, you can do that little scan that I do in the beginning and end of my classes. I didn't do that today to save some time. But scan the body, how that feels. Look inside the mind, what that's up to. And then check your emotions. Just to know what yoga does to you. I'm very grateful that you joined me today for this class. I hope you liked it. Have a really great day. Namaste.